Welcome to this week's update. A day late and a dollar short. It's 5/31/2026 and close to the 11th hour. I'd say it's like the ninth hour before midnight. But here's the update. Stream got delayed a week. My bad. Just a lot of IRL stuff happening. Long week with a lot of work. I did get some progress in one of the things that is in the stream. Specifically, one of the future projects that I mentioned is creating an actual timeline for product releases and ban lists in order to properly define the formats of Yu-Gi-Oh! And let's take a look at what I got so far. This is a lot of information, and I'm going to go by it in chunks, vertically, and try to define, make sure that it's simple. Because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 streams of information on here, not to mention a sixth one that isn't even on here yet. So the top track is the ban list. This is the Forbidden and Limited list. It's got a number, so keeping it numbered, and the duration, so when it started and ended. Beneath that, we got the months of the year. Um, Thinking about like having the year and then the month, or maybe the month and then the year, maybe say like May 2002 to remove ambiguity. It might not be necessary. Beneath that, we got the major set releases, which I'm going to be defining as booster sets. So we got Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders, Spell Ruler. We actually got a weird inconsistency where Spell Ruler and Magic Ruler are both featured here. That's a bug. It's because there was a re-release of Magic Ruler to be named Spell Ruler, and it didn't detect it. So that's just a bug. Pharaoh Servant comes after that. And look at the gap between Spell Ruler and Pharaoh's Servant. That's like a month and 4 days. That is so fast in terms of product releases. Beneath that, ideally we got the minor set releases, but right now it's all the sets. I haven't gotten the deduplication logic to work yet, so it shouldn't have LOB on here. It should just have things like structure decks, starter decks, tournament packs, video game promos, all sorts of other things should be on this layer. So that's something I need to fix. Also, dates are coming. Also, deduplication logic, which I mentioned. Also, spell ruler and magic ruler. That's something I gotta change manually. This track is going to be used later to define micro formats, but we'll get there later. Beneath that, we have the track for formats, and a format is going to be defined when one of two things happens. One, a new booster set is released. So the first format starts with the release of Legend of Blue Eyes. Or two, a new ban list occurs. So the first ban list happens during Legend of Blue Eyes, but before Metal Raiders, so we get format 2. Then, between the release of Metal Raiders and the second ban list, there's actually like a 4-day period. So you get this tiny little format 3, where you could play all the new cards from Metal Raiders before they get hit on the Forbidden and Limited list. And now I'm trying to think if anything in Metal Raiders got immediately hit. And maybe like Call of Haunted did? What even was in Metal Raiders? Mirage of Nightmare might have been. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's reasonable that a format could occur during those 4 days. I don't think an event did, though. So we might get some weird anomalies. And then the next format starts with the new ban list. Beneath this, there's going to be another track, and you can actually see that the height is 1 1,300 pixels, and I got a vertical budget of 1,440 pixels. So we have room for another track. Not to mention the format track is not correct. I'm having a lot of logic problems to get it to work correctly, because there's a lot of collision and alternating between the top and the bottom, and I don't even know what happened to format number 6. But the layer beneath this is going to be a micro format one, and that's going to take into account all the different smaller formats that happen when new products are released between the booster sets. So that's the plan going forward, and I'm working on it. It's gonna take a good amount of fine tuning.